It's another wonderful night for hockey, and we fully expect to see wonderful hockey because this is St. Louis, and it's another home game for the Blues. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick, there is a certain restlessness about the arena atmosphere tonight because nobody wants to be embarrassed with a sweep. Not the players and certainly not the fans. But this is 0-3, and the home team is thinking what?
Let's win the first period. That needs to be the goal of the home team. Don't worry about the score. Don't worry about the series numbers. Worry about winning the first period. You're looking to gain some momentum at some point here, Doc. Hasn't been great to this point, but win the first period and build some confidence because right now they are lacking that.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Elliott's got the start. You know, if they like the goalie and they like playing for you, you stand a good chance to be strong, and that's the hope for the Blues. Pecorine is the starter almost all the time. He's the finisher. An NHL All-Star, he followed up being the winningest goalie in the AHL in Milwaukee with being winningest in the NHL in Nashville. The teams are ready, and so are we. Backus is the choice to take the first face-off for the Blues. Fisher's out there to try to beat him for the Predators. Grabbed off by Mike Ribeiro. Wide of the net. Oh, close call there.
Well, this is prime real estate right in front of the goal with the puck. You got to find a way to hit the net. You can't miss that wide.
The net has come loose, and so we will wait for another faceoff. And we're happy to have Ray Ferraro with us as well. He is down near the ice.
Doc, so often in today's game, the margin for error is so small. Turnovers always play a key role in the middle of the ice. If you can get one team to turn the puck over, the key will be how quickly can they transition that loose puck into a scoring chance.
Muscled long to Schwartz. Guided through center for Tarasenko. Turned right away with the poke check by Ellis. Geometrically to Tarasenko. Back in deep. Puck picked up by Ellis. Carried to the corner by Stastny. Can he generate something? Rattled deep to Stastny. To Tarasenko. Heads on to the corner. Good job with the poke check. To Jones. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Blasted in. The Blues shift from defense to offense. Stastny's carrying it through center. They've got a 2-on-1. Chip to Roy. Takes it up near the boards. Thrown in. Gathered in by Shattenkirk. Oshie's cut through the neutral zone. Jabbed away by Shea Weber. Outletted to Gostak. Cuts between the blue lines. Wonderful save. Got his stick on it. And he motors on through the neutral zone. Puck gotten behind the net by Shea Weber. Angled to Wilson. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
What an unbelievable save. You can watch games for 10 years and not see a better one than that.
Over 5 minutes have been skated here in the first period. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. The Blues get it off the faceoff. To Bartley. Given back to Volchenkov. To Ribeiro. It's gotten behind the net. On through the corner. Pointed to Volchenkov. Offensive zone pickup by Stallberg. Laid on to Payarvi. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. Picked up in the attacking zone. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Enormous collision.
When you have the puck there, you're a marked man.
Takes that pass from the other point man. Right from the slot. Shot. Got it all. Same side to Stallberg. What a hit. A shot. That one's cornered on the dump. Grabbed along by Porter. Out in front. Great save. Right on a kick save. Outstanding. Wrister. Propelled to Weber. Shoots. Sent back on by the blocker. Decides on the area behind. He is shut right off. Slides it to the point to Weber. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal. Driven up the wing by LaPierre. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Receives that pass from the other side. Glides to the safety behind the net. Up the wing to Wilson. Neutral zone. Right in front. Slid to Gunnarsson. Pass ahead through center for Alex Steen. Puck gathered in behind the net. Poke checked away by Ellis. Picked up in the attacking zone. Wow, what a glove save.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop.
Rene's aware that they want to shoot upstairs on him. He stays on his feet long enough before he makes an excellent stop.
A wonderful save with a pad. Takes it behind his own cage. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. The Predators with a face-off win. Good pass up that wing. Perfect passing right through center. Mashed in by Klum. St. Louis starting from scratch. Driven towards center in the shadow of the boards by Setaguchi. Oh, and here. Oh, stick save. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Good centering pass to the slot. He could start some danger here. Great glove save. Nice job to get it from that winger to center ice. And that's an offside. Pekka Rinne is the 258th player chosen in the 2004 draft. The #1 stopper still over a decade later in Nashville.
The Finnish-born goaltender. Seems we get a lot of great goaltenders coming to the National Hockey League from the country of Finland, standing 6'5", 204 pounds.
Neutralized face-off win. On to Cole. To Stastny. Gets in. What'll he do? Oh, here's a wrister. Got his pad on that one. Squibbed over to Weber. Can he generate something? Great save, point blank.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
To Schwartz. Moves up along the boards. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
After that hit there, Doc, we better tighten up our chin straps.
Fires! Easy pad save that time. Chip to Stastny. To Tarasenko. Up the wing with it now. Outlet up the middle to Gunnarsson. And he dumps it in. Taken on by David Backes. Moves to the corner. He won't avoid something for doing that. The Blues get a minor penalty for goalie interference.
This is an easy call for the official. You must let the goaltender play his position, especially when he's in the blue paint.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is #1.
This is an early gift to give them a power play.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. And that one sent back out to center. To Weber.
1 second.
Decides on the area behind. To Ribeiro. Up the left side to Fisher. A 2-on-2 moving on. Cruises to the slide. Steen's got to shovel it out of there. St. Louis with some splendid penalty killing here. Nashville's going back to get restarted with their advantage. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. He heads right for the net. Shot blocked with the pad. They score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Goalie made the initial stop with those quick hands, speed him on the rebound.
Elliott's got to be wondering where his defense are on this play. He makes a great first stop, but he can't recover after the initial save.
The Blues win the draw. What's next?
By number 63, Mike Ribeiro, assisted by number 12.
The Predators will start from their own end.
50.
Heads along the boards.
Time of the goal, 18 minutes.
Nearing the final minute. Laid on to Jackman. Slap to Oshie. Back near the blue line to Backus. Knocks it away with the stick. Neutral zone carry by Wilson. 2-on-1. He drives toward the slot. Right up the side. Berglund's move might have fooled some, but not all. The Predators shift from defense to offense. The first frame is done. Now they get a rest. The Predators have the only goal. And let's check out the shots on goal. 10 for the Predators and 9 for the Blues. Ribeiro's marker late in that period will give his team a lift going into intermission time now.
I think she wants my money, but all I got's a tenner. I ain't a superstar. I drive an average car, but she's a supermodel. Wants a bottle. I check the wallet and I'm thinking this ain't going far. I won't blame her if she turned around and then said au revoir.
She don't know where I'm coming from, and I don't know where I'm going to. I smile all day.
One period played. A second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
The Blues can't worry about the scoreboard. They have been the better team in terms of offensive zone time, but their opponent thus far has had the better finish. Look for them to push for a hard-working type of goal to open things up on the scoreboard.
Laid behind the net to Bouwmeester. Pointed to Weber. Gets that one on across. And a save.
Look at how active the goaltender is looking around the screen to try to make the stop.
Stretches it out by throwing it to the opposite corner. In the wonderful work in close and a brilliant save. Moved along and in. Scooped up by David Backus. Roped in by Yossi. Grabbed by Shea Weber. Moves up the wing. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
And so we've done this before. You think you've got more time than you do. You turn it over in the defensive zone, and then you hope your goalie bails you out, just like here.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Lifts a little pass to the opposite corner. The Predators will start from their own end. Smith cutting through the neutral zone. Well thrown pass up the middle to Stastny. Nice move to shake on through. Outstanding save with the glove. Moves up the side with it now. That puck mashed in. St. Louis starting from scratch. Heads to the front, and he is reefed.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
To Gunnarsson. Outletted to Stastny. Sauced to Schwartz. Good solid defensive play there. Played in the corner by Stastny. Slides it to the point to Cole. To Nystrom. Shoots. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Full steam up the wing. Got on by with that one. Steam to Wilson. Score! Off the iron and in.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
For a split second, that ping off the crossbar might mean that it's up over the net. Bad break for the goaltender as it goes in behind him.
Under 6 minutes gone. The Predators just added some insurance to make this a 2-goal lead. Solid win at center ice.
For the playoffs. Scored and by number 33.
Speared along by Shea Weber.
By number 24.
Shoots, paddled aside, and he'll hold on. Might be something coming up here.
He has been looking for this for a while.
Oshie's been itching to get into a fight. It's just not going to happen here.
Good clean win on the draw. Save! At the point, big shot! Many yards gained to Reeves. Jabbed away by Shea Weber. Carries it up the wing. Takes that pass at center ice. Got a piece of it. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The Predators have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Can he make them chase it? And that's a good job taking the pressure off. St. Louis will play it from their own end on this power play. To Steen. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Through center. Propelled to Oshie. Gives it on a cross from the point. Oh, good chance here. He's got a wonderful centering pass. Grabbed. And that will help to at least clear the puck away. Elliott's back behind his net and is able to stop it right there. And he drives on through center. Handed right back to Backus. Back near the blue line to Shattenkirk. Strong play, good reach. Fisher's got it on his stick, trying to clear. St. Louis with a long way to go and not much time to do it on this power play. Slid to Shattenkirk. Up the wing. On to Oshie. Chip to Backus. Diagonally to Bouwmeester. Great stick save. Nashville's done it. Back at full strength. To Volchenkov. He's got that pass. Has that point pass as well. Led on to Steen. To Weber. Laid on to Volchenkov. Carries it up the side. Dumped in. Takes it behind his own cage. Team changing. Good distance on that one to Oshie. It's Kitty cornered in. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Volchenkov's laid the body on all over the place tonight. He's been like a one-man wrecking crew.
St. Louis wins it. Wrist shot, sticked away. Propelled to Wilson. Near the boards. Katawampus to the corner. Picks it up in his own end. Long lead pass to Nystrom. Onside. Pointed to Wilson. Acrobatic stop by Elliott.
A quality chance, a better save.
Gathered in by Yossi. Geometrically to Gostad. Brilliant lift. Score! One team, 3 goals.
Nystrom's follow-through on the slap shot helped them score from the point.
Gostad's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Controlled through the middle. Slid to Klug. Got a piece of that one. A big collision there.
You play along the boards, that's bound to happen.
Good quick poke check there. Takes it up that side. Chiseled down. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. He's got that point pass. Grabbed off by Ott. Through center to Tarasenko. Puck taken behind the net by Jokinen. 2 guys together with force. Big force.
That's why you play to the end of the game, regardless of the score.
On to Ott. That covers some acreage to Tarasenko. Looks ahead to start something. Elevator to Stallberg. Left wing pass to Ribeiro. Slides it to the point to Stallberg. Save, but just barely. Chip to Porter. Turn from one teammate to another. Got his glove on it.
Now that's a quick glove.
Stallberg's got this one between the blue lines. Back near the blue line. Wonderful stop by Elliott. Carries it toward the woodwork. Back in his defensive end to get it. Takes it on the wing. With a drive. Pass comes to him from the crease. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Picks it up in his own end. Gets that pass. Doesn't have to move too much. Nicely into the zone. Nearing the last minute of this middle period. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Nice fake. Shakes him loose. Tip to the net. Terrific pad save. Carried toward the woodwork by Oshie. To Backus. Lets it go. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go. But a rest comes first. We turn now to the shots on goal at the end of 2. 21 for Nashville and 19 for the Blues. Period is over. Sad to say we could show you a lot like this, but we picked only one. Heartbreaking for him. Back in a moment. Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
It is the 3rd period, the regulation time period, and we are underway. Whoa, what a play! Lots on that to Shattenkirk. Laid on to Backus. Saucered to Weber. To Stallberg. Hammered. Save. To Steen. Takes a perfect pass. Boy, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. Glides to the safety behind the net. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. And he motors on between the blue lines. The Blues get 2 minutes up on the penalty clock for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
The Predators go on the power play again. They have connected once already.
St. Louis penalty.
The Blues with a clean win on the draw.
2 minutes.
And the Heat's taken off by the clear.
Penalties, 2 minutes, 21 seconds.
Wires one up the gut to Roy. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. Cleared back along and out of harm's way. Puck gathered in between the blue lines by Jokin. Point to point it goes to Wilson. Not all saves have to be hard. That one wasn't.
Yossi's point streak continues, guys. He has been so good with the puck, so creative, that it seems every game he's in the middle of everything happening offensively.
Just over 3 minutes of sweat and anger here in the third. Nashville's lead is solid at 3-0. Has that pass off the boards. Must get it out. Steen's carrying it through center. Nashville's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. It's a 2-on-2. What do they do next? Save! And he takes the heat off by clearing. Taken in at the corner by Alex Steen. To Shattenkirk. Poke checked away. Carried through center ice. What a ripper! Wonderful save. Puck out in front. Right on his stick. Can he get it out? St. Louis back at full strength. Collected by Schwartz. Swept on to Jackman. Right up the middle to Stastny. He's all alone. Wonderful poke check. Oh, tremendous stop by Rene. It's dumped in. Out of his crease with the big goal stick. The puck stops right there. To Tarasenko. Controlled by Wilson. To Gaustad.
Gaustad's been great creating chances for his teammates. He has 2 assists already.
Perfect receipt of the pass. Oh, and he misses.
Having a heavy shot like that is great, but you got to hit the net.
Pointed to Volchenkov. Sent back on by the blocker. Little pass from his goalie here. Propelled to Cole. Takes it up near the boards. Knocked it away with the stick. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Moves up along the boards. Cut by Jokin. Cuts through to Clune. Mashed in. Puck corralled behind the net by Shattenkirk. Slid to Berglund. Took that pass right up the wing. Back and forth they go between the points. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Shooting. He hit the post. Great job on a cut pass. Up the wing with it now. Muscled long to Payarvi. Taken over by Shea Weber. Slides it to the point to Shattenkirk. Pad save. Outstanding save by the goalie.
Rene's bounced back nicely, Doc. That's a big-time save after a real shaky start.
Right along the blue line to Shattenkirk. Shoots. Sent on goal. Routine save there to Bork. Save! Good work with the stick. Picked up in the attacking zone to Roy. Good job with the stick. Reeves pushing it through center. Offside stops the clock. And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Rinkside, here's Ray Ferraro.
Weber's been like a one-man demolition crew. He has been so physical all over the ice.
The Blues with a win at center. On to Schwartz. Superb defensive play by Ellis. Hammers it. Save! through center to Stolberg. He's in front with it. One-timer. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
You talk about a textbook hit. It doesn't get any better than that one. That is a huge hit.
Chipped down. Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out. Taken behind by Mike Ribeiro. Collected by Jackman. St. Louis has a 4-minute penalty. A double minor. Nashville's power play has been strong. They have connected once. Let's see if they can make it twice on this power play.
Number 26.
Nashville's got that win. Took it up the boards and holds. Back near the blue line. Wonderful save on the redirect.
Great hands to deflect that puck on goal.
Ellis pushed it through center. Chip to Jokinen. He could start some danger here to Weber. Not through. And cleared. That was a great job. Constantly harassed, but they got it out of there. And so the opponent has to go back. Gains the zone. Got it. Clear it here. Pass behind the net to Bouwmeester. Snatched up by David Backes. Nice poke check by Ellis. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. And played through center for Jokinen. Nice hit. Just one more in a long list for him. Laid on. Got his stick on it. Pass to the slot. Great glove save. To Roy. Rifled to Jones. It's a 2-on-2. Might be an opportunity here. Take it to the slot. Lofted back in, and that'll get the defense off. Hammered to Yossi. Passed up the middle for Smith. Good centering pass to the slot. And that will help to at least clear the puck away. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Oh, my!
They're not going to let him get away with that dirty hit.
Save! St. Louis has been handed a penalty. You can slow the man down, but you can't interfere with him. That's why they get 2.
You cannot stop his progress in this particular play. You have to allow him the ability to be able to move up the ice. Interference.
It's a 5-on-3. It's a power play, and it's a chance to do some damage.
St. Louis penalty to number 42.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in, and they got it out of there. The Predators go back so that they can come back on this power play. Swung between the blue lines by Smith. Got to ice it here. And that one sent back out to center. Corralled by Ellis. And he motors on through the neutral zone. Knocked right off the stick. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. That one dropped back into the opposite corner. Heads along the boards. Flipped to the opposite corner. Collected in the corner by Stastny. Oh, he made him zig when he should have zagged, didn't he? Fantastic shutdown. To Bouwmeester. Terrific interception. Puck picked up near the boards by Ribeiro. Right up the side. A chance to clear. Nashville's power play still needs work. Can he generate something? Point blast! Oh, a save there. Knife down out of the air to Stastny. To Backes. Gets that pass after he himself had passed. Back in front. Save! To Nystrom. Shoots. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity. He scores! That one ricocheted in off one of the bad guys.
Elliott's not going to like this one, beaten low on the stick side.
Nashville's got another face-off win
Scored by number
to Bartley.
24, Eric Nystrom, assisted by
The
number
Predators
4,
shift from
Ryan
defense
Allen,
to
by
offense.
number 35.
Moves up the wing.
By number
Oh,
8,
can he catch
19
him?
minutes,
He's got that
20
centering pass. Huge stop by Elliott. One-timer. Moves up the side with it now. Picked up in the attacking zone. Kick save. Routine. The end of the game. The end of the series. But more ahead for the winners. The series is over. Another step taken toward a championship. And now they enjoy it. And then they can prepare for the next round. A traditional congratulations of a handshake goes back 5 centuries in humanity. But for hockey, it's become one of the most prized moments. Congratulating those who have gone so far.